Oh dear. Uh, is it another soccer? Oh yeah, it's a Sakura interlude. Oh, I hope she doesn't go all yandere again. The second hand on the clock ticks loudly, causing her to look up. It's past 4 o'clock. School's already over, and he should be home by now, even if he went by the shopping district.
どうしたんだろう。先輩、遅いな。
She leans on the wall and murmurs absent-mindedly. Oh dear. She feels heavy and dizzy. She's surprised at how quiet her voice is. The second hand is annoyingly loud, but her words are almost inaudible. Only simple sounds echo in her ears. The monotonous ticking of the clock, and the painful thumping of her heart. The two sounds enter her brain even if she covers her ears, and her dizziness gets worse.
おかしいな。風邪、本当に治ってるのに。
It doesn't sound that way to me, but that's why she sent the housekeeper home. She was down to her normal temperature when she checked it, and she was able to cook her own lunch. She was just fine after lunch, and she waited eagerly for his return. What was that?
暑い。
I swear I heard like a pot break in the distance. But her whole body is hot now. I mean, true, but oh, never mind. The heat source isn't her, so it has to be something else. Between her blood vessels, between her muscles where there are no spaces. Something that's not her is in there, turning like a car engine. Her fever is so high that it makes her imagine such a thing, and the abnormality is unprecedented. The sensation is strange and unpleasant. She isn't the only one that's in pain. It's shared by the things in her body, crawling through her blood vessels and nerves. Oh god, I just had a thought and I really don't like the... Oh no. To speak figuratively, it's like puppies looking for the exit to a can filled with meat. I... Uh... I really hope the idea that popped into my head really isn't true, because that would be so gross. The heat source, the things within her, are trying their best to fulfill their role. Thinking about that makes them seem charming, and she cannot make herself hate the sensation.
時計の音。
She looks up at the clock absent-mindedly. It's 4:30. A bit longer. He should be back in half an hour. She has to calm down and suppress the things running around inside of her by then.
大丈夫。こんなの、何度もあったんだから。
Yes, she's used to these symptoms. She has experienced them many times since she was a child, and was taught how to suppress them. She tells herself that it will be no trouble this time either. But her fever doesn't go down, and the things within her keep speeding up.
やだ。なんかおかしいです。先輩。
Her body doesn't calm down. She's never been able to. What's missing? What she needs? And what has changed? She tries hard to think about these questions, but the ticking of the clock keeps distracting her.
この音。
When she realizes the sound isn't the clock, but a warning from the house itself.
なんだ、エミヤはいないのか。そりゃ都合がいい。
Oh no. Fucking Shinji. Get out of here, man. A familiar person enters, barefooted. uh, same, Allie, same. Shinji. Ugh. I was hoping he'd have some redeeming trait in HF, but no. All three routes, he's just a big pile of shite. Ah.
おいおい、どうしたさくら。エミヤがいないと思ったらこんなところに一人で。こりゃじいさんの言ってた通り、ライダーを使いすぎた反動かな。
Okay, so Ryder and Sakura are connected? In a way? Comes into the living room and walks over to the girl leaning against the wall. She can't muster her strength. No, she had no will to move from the start.
迎えに来たよ、さくら。おままごとの時間は終わりだ。
F you, Shinji. Get out of here. Fucking... I can't use the expletives that I want to on stream. The one looking down at her has a fixed smile.
ほら行こうか。エミヤと肩をつけるんだ。お前もあいつの顔が見たいだろうからさ。特等席で見せてやろうと思ってさ。
The boy grabs her arm and holds her to her feet. She tries to get away, but lacks the strength to do so. The man pulls her in, still feigning calm.
そう怒るなよ、さくら。妹は兄貴の言うことを素直に聞いておくもんだぞ。
Not when the big brother is a scumbag.
やだ。違う。約束が違う、兄さん。先輩にはもう手出ししないって言ったのに。
She protests, with tears in her eyes. Did that? He ignores her. He continues to play the role of a kind brother, but the smile that doesn't reach his eyes twitches at the corner. She lets out a sob. Oh, I hope Shiro gets there in time and punches him right in the face.
優しいだろう、僕は。じいさんから預かったものもあるけど、できればそんなものは使いたくないんだ。
He pulls her by her arm towards the door.
安心しろって。これも男同士の付き合いってやつさ。約束は守るし、用さえ済めばここに戻っても構わない。ただちょっとさ、こんな状態の妹を放っておく悪いやつにはお灸を据えないとね。
So he's not gonna kill Shiro? Like I'm just... Or no, this is probably just an empty lie. Like an empty promise. Just to get her to go with him. That's probably what it is. He puts his mouth close to her ear and whispers in delight. She shuts her mouth. She knows better than anyone that her brother has never listened to others once he's made up his mind.
そうそう、さくらはいい子だな。それじゃあ一足先に行っていようか。ここで待つのも悪いし、 どうせ遊ぶなら僕の作った陣地に招待しないと。ライダー、さくらを連れてくるんだ。
Handing her over to the servant, he exits. The girl raises her head. There stands a servant with long hair.
Tadaima!
We're too late, aren't we? We're too freaking late. I raise my voice as I go into the house. Then, I feel something strange as soon as I enter.
エミヤ君、廊下。
She doesn't even need to tell me. There are footprints on the floor. The only shoes I see are Sakura's. The housekeepers aren't there, and the house is dead silent. Damn, didn't even let Sakura get her shoes. I go into the guest room. It's empty. The strange feeling turns to an ominous conviction. I return to the living room. Sakura isn't here either. The footprints end here in the living room. Somebody came in here with his shoes on, did something in this room, and then went back outside. That had to have been Ryder, though, who left their shoes on, right? Because it said Shinji was barefoot. Unless someone else was here after.
エミヤ君、そこの床見て。踏み込んだ跡がここまで。
分かってる。ここにさくらがいた。
Yes, I know. Sakura was waiting for me alone in the living room, but isn't here now. There are unfamiliar footprints in the hallway. That's all. It's more strange not to draw a conclusion. The answer is clear if I think about it just a bit. Calmly. 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 Calmly think, and I can tell what happened here. So why? Why is my head not working at all?
ちょっとエミヤ君。
I should have come home earlier. I should have thought about it a bit more seriously. Didn't I have Sakura stay over for fear of just this situation? Mato Zoken said Sakura is unrelated. Why did I believe his words? There's no way she's unrelated when she's part of the Mato family. So why? Why did I believe such a convenient story? And there's Shinji to gloat. And send an invitation, of course. The phone rings. I nod at Tosaka and slowly pick up the receiver.
もしもし、やっと帰ってきたの、エミヤ。
It's Shinji. There's no mistake about it. And I knew this is what happened.
さくらをどうした？
あ？どうしたって？迎えに行ったんだよ。あいつは僕の妹なんだから、いつまでも他人の家には置いておけないよ。
Yeah, sure.
シンジ。
いいね。カッカ来てるじゃんか、エミヤ。さくらを連れ戻されて悔しいってわけだ。
Tosaka must be able to hear Shinji's voice because she's leaning forward. raise a hand to stop her and urge him to go on. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Don't let him know that she's with you, so then you can get a surprise attack on him. Makes sense.
回りくどいのはいい。手っ取り早く要件を言え。
分かってるだろ。いい加減型をつけようぜエミヤ。お前だってこの間の一件で済んだなんて思ってないよな。
Bastard knows we don't have Saber anymore and he's still trying to fight us.
いや、思ってる。お前は逃げただろう。型なんてそれでついてるんじゃないのか。
ついていない。あれはサーバントの差だ。お前の力じゃない。セーバーさえいなければ僕が逃げるなんてことはなかった。今だってセーバーさえ出てこなければ僕が負けるはずがない。
Did Ryder not tell him that Saber died? Cause Saber would know that. Has she just been hiding or like keeping information from Shinji? If Saber doesn't come? I see. Ryder must not have told Shinji that Saber was eliminated. Oh. That must be why he forced Sakura to go with him. In short, this phone call is...
Shinji, Sakura をどうする気だ。
物騒なことを言うね。大事な妹にどうもしないさ。
You know, why don't I believe that, Shinji?
お前が一人で僕のところに迎えに来るならな。
Yeah, we get it. Rin, no, don't ruin our chance at a surprise attack. I stopped Tosaka. If she interrupts now, the conversation will get worse.
つまり、セイバー抜きで戦えってことか。
いいね。肝心のところで物分かりがいいから助かるよ。
Oh, Shinji, you have no... Well, I guess in this situation, you having no idea is actually, you know, bad for us because we don't. Yeah.
場所は学校だ。いいか。くれぐれも一人で来いよ。ここにはライダーが結界を張っているからね。セイバーを連れてくればすぐにわかる。
Uh-huh.
もっとも、お前がサクラの前でそんな卑怯な真似をするとは思ってないけどね。
I hear him snickering on the other side of the phone, or on the other end of the phone.
すぐに行くから待ってろ。それと、一応聞いておく。お前はマスターか、それともサクラの兄貴か。
そいつは何の冗談だい？僕はマスターだし、いつでも頼れるサクラの兄貴さ。お前こそどうなんだエミヤ。お前はマスターか、それともただの臆病者か。
分かった。マスターとして戦いに行くぞ、シンジ。
Uh-huh.
ああ、戦いになればの話だけどね。
Wait, what? I put the phone down. I start off right away.
待ちなさい。本当に一人で行く気なのあんた。
I mean, what choice do we have?
そういう指定だ。トサカ、話は後にしてくれ。
Well, actually, you know, she does have this guy called Archer, right? Real good guy. I think you and him would, you're very similar. He could, you know, post up on a building like 10 blocks away and just provide cover fire if needed, you know?
後にしろって、それはこっちのセリフよ。シンジがサクラを連れて行ったのは目の前で自分の力を見せつけたいんでしょ。そのまま行けば殺されるわよ。 今のシンジに自覚があるかはわからないけど、そんなの見せられたらさくらだってたまんないわ。ここは様子を見て作戦を立てるべきよ。
We could, or charge in head first like a stone-headed idiot. I'm assuming we'll go for the latter. I know, but we can't waste time. I can still hear that laugh in my mind.
そうか、さくらの前で殺すかな、シンジ。
それはわからないけど、可能性は高いわね。エミヤくん大丈夫？あなた冷静そうに見えるけど、もしかして逆上してる？
What do you think, Ren? I've lost my cool? Hey, Inutai. Is she asking me if I can only think about going to school and punching Shinji in the face? Yeah. Oh, then.
逆上してる。他のことが考えられない。今まで兄弟のことだからって口出ししなかった自分にも逆上してる。今のあいつはさくらの兄貴なんかじゃない。そんなやつにさくらを連れて行かれた。あいつから取り返してくれ。遠坂は手出ししないでくれ。
You know, I'm very interested in seeing a Berserk Shiro without Saber around. I wonder how that will go. I go outside. The sky is dark, and the sun's about to set. I bet it'll rain tonight. I have to come home with Sakura before that.
待ちなさいってば。あなた一人じゃ助けられるやつも助けられないから、私と手を組むって言ったんじゃないの？
Yeah, but if you show up with us, who knows what Shinji will do, right? Like, I think maybe don't go in there with us, but get on top of, like I said, get on top of a building with Archer and just watch and maybe fire some arrows, and I stop. Her words splash cold water onto my heated brain.
すまん。けどさくらが危ない。一人じゃ自殺行為だって分かってるけど、こうするしかない。
でしょうね。シンジがさくらを連れている以上、私もおいそれと手は貸せない。けどエミヤくん、あなたが何とかしてシンジからさくらを取り返してくれたのなら、あとは私が何とかする。
何とかするってシンジをか？
シンジじゃなくてライダーよ。サーバントの相手はサーバントがするものでしょ？
You know, I don't know if Archer could handle Ryder right now. Cause she got stronger after being revived. I mean maybe if he pulls out you know what, but I don't know if he will in front of everyone else.
私はできるだけ近くで身を隠しているから、とにかくさくらを助けてあげて。そしたら、たとえ1秒後に殺されるって状況でも、絶対にあなたを助けるから。
Tosuka sounds like she's trying to convince herself. This is just going to increase the burden on her. I'm fully aware of that. I got Tosuka to help me, and now Tosuka is trying to fulfill our promise. That convinces me. I'll rely on Tosuka. In return, I'm going to get Sakura back.
わかった。後のフォローは任せる。遠坂。
ええ。けどそれには、あなたがちゃんと無事で、きちんとさくらを守ってあげてるって条件付きよ。
Fair enough. us being alive is, you know, a pretty big, you know, a major thing for this.
いくらアーチャーでもライダーの相手をしながらさくらを守るなんてできない。自分の身と引き換えにさくらを助けてもそんなの全然意味がないんだから。
The school building is deserted. Thanks to the series of comas, the school closed early. You know, what if Shinji was just at one of the windows seeing us talk out here? Did neither of them consider the fact that Shinji could have seen us? And realize, oh, Rin is with him. Like, it's not even 6 o'clock, but there are no students or teachers to be seen.
シンジの居場所はわかるか、遠坂。
あいつの性格から言って校舎の中でしょ。高いところでかつ馴染んだ場所に陣取ってるに決まってるわ。
Is it the same room that Ryder gets one-shotted by, oh, who was it? Wait. I'm trying to remember UBW. I can't, oh, right, yeah, Scary right. Yeah. Because we were surprised, yeah. I remember now. Kuzuki, yeah. That could only be one place. Shinji's in the classroom on the 3rd floor.
先に行く。遠坂は後から来てくれ。
ええ、10分経ったら私も正門をくぐるわ。まだ話してなかったけど、ここには結界が張られている。気配を隠したところで見つかっちゃうから、そうならないようにライダーとシンジの注意を引きつけて。
I nod and start running. There's hot steel in my back. The magic circuit's already made. I tell myself that my only weapon is meant to protect Sakura, not to harm my enemy.